I want to make sure you guys can still hear me. I think trying to make sure that I have the right microphone on. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I think I have the right microphone on, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just gonna bring up Instagram. Let's see. Hope everybody is having a happy Wednesday this morning. All right, y'all. We are into 3 minutes. I am sorry. I actually was tuning into. Let me get this lighting clear for this. Probably gonna be looking this way to you all as I am on the Instagram page. Hey everybody, good morning. I am live Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram on my other device, so you may see my head go this way or not this way. Okay. All right. All right. So today I'm gonna go ahead and get started. You guys, as you pop in, just let me know if this is your first time, where you're calling from, or if it's your first time, or if it's not your first time. Welcome back. Today is Wednesday sales. We usually do Wednesday devotion, but yesterday I did Tuesday motivation and Tuesday thoughts. So today it is all about Wednesday sales. I don't know where that name come from. I thought it was something on my cup. Um, and we have 3 spots open available for the new coaching program. So I just want to share a little bit about that with you all. If you all were watching my broadcast on yesterday on Tuesday, um, there was some new information that went up on yesterday. So you want to check that out on Facebook and the Wisdom app. If you have not joined the Wisdom app, my channel is official Karen Oliver there. I shared some news on there with my Wisdom family because I forgot to plug them in. So if you want to check out that latest audio, feel free to go to the Wisdom app and Facebook from yesterday. But today I want to talk about the mentoring and coaching. Some of you all who follow me know that that's what I pretty much talk about. That is one of my brands. And WCD Coaching Incorporated is my brand. And it is a coaching and mentoring firm. So I mentor men and women, um, but I primarily work with women on the coaching side as well. But I do mentor, you know, men in the mentorship program. So we have a new coaching program. It didn't just roll out. The new coaching program did not just roll out. It rolled out in 2022 of last year. And so we actually just added the mentorship program the beginning of this year because I was revamping it in 2022. And then we were talking about it, and then we actually just got a curriculum to go with the mentorship program. So actually, to be honest, the new mentorship program actually didn't roll out until this year. But we had worked on both of our coaching programs in 2022. We revamped with different courses. It's not just courses and classes because I know your typical thing is I do have graduates that I work with. So I don't want people who are in school to think that, oh, this mentorship program or this coaching program is just like I'm in school. So no, we talk, we do things together. Excuse me, we communicate, we do things together. We're hands on. I love doing hands on things. And if you love activities, and then that's my job to give you activities that you can do, and then we can come back together and talk about them after. Because I know a lot of people, when they hear e-courses or they hear curriculums, they be like, oh, there's more homework for me to do. But no, we have to make homework fun, and we have to make homework hands on. And especially which area, whatever area that you are in, whether you are um, needing help professionally, whether you're needing help professionally in the business world, or whether you need help in the personal, in your just personal development. There's always work that you have to do to get the results that you need to get, especially if you just need help with your business, because or if you need help with starting a business. My lighting was a little bit off, you guys. So okay. So especially if you need help with, like I said, with starting a business, you need ideas and stuff. You know that there's gonna be some work that you're gonna have to do. But I don't want you to feel like that it's gonna be boring. Or let me just say this. I'm gonna say this because I have heard this before, and there are some coaches that just give people um, high quality spreadsheets and high quality QuickBooks and just let them veer off by themselves. That is not how you coach people. And the reason why they're doing that is so they can get your money, and so you can just go on about your business, and then they go on to the next clients, and they give that person like high ticket spreadsheets, give them courses that they probably didn't even create themselves. But I am very grateful and thankful that I created my own curriculum. I created my own courses. I created my own class. I created my own webinar. And of course, I had to watch others years ago, and I had to listen to other professional counsels to get the guidance that I needed. But I knew what my niche was, and so I learned how to put my coaching practice together and my coaching program together, so that I could go ahead and build from scratch. But yes, I did have to learn from someone, but I had to do the work, myself. So I'm grateful that I'm one of the ones, and I'm pretty sure some more others that can attest to this too. I didn't copy anybody's curriculum or courses or anything because I knew my niche. And you have to know your niche. You have to, you know, you have to verify like what what do your prospect clients need? Like, what are they going to be getting from you? I don't want to just give them work and then they veer off. I don't want to just, you know, give them spreadsheets and be like, hey, go ahead and do this and you'll be good after you've gotten their money. So for people, for men and women out there who need a coach, um, and it depends on what type of coach that you need. Make sure that you are studying them and getting to know their personality. Watch some of their videos, watch some of their live videos. I'm not saying don't just watch a 5 minute video, but sometimes 5 minutes can tell you all you need to know, right? Sometimes 5 minutes can tell you what type of personality and character that a person has. But I still want to encourage you, like, to study them. So watch the things they're doing, watch their character, watch their personality. Like, don't just pick a coach because everything looks pretty on the outside. Oh, they got a pretty, website. Oh, their planner is beautiful. Yeah, I like this setup. Okay, you gotta look at the foundation. And that's something I talked about too before. You got to look at the foundation. Let's not look on the outside of the pretty things, okay? Let's look at the foundation of it. Like, who are they? Because you yourself is a brand. You yourself is a brand, okay? And if some of you young folks out there don't know that, or if you're just entering college, or you are a brand yourself. So a person needs to know who you are. Who are you authentically? That's what people outside need to know. So let's not look at the pretty things on the outside of, what they're giving you, what they're out there throwing you. Like, yeah, let's be realistic. Because you want somebody mentoring and coaching you that is real, that really care about your well-being. They care about your future. They care about your destiny. They care about seeing you get the results, but they also care about seeing you do the work. Like, because I say this 1,000 times too, like, you can't sign up for a class. That's just like some of us students that are in school, or if you went back to college, like, and you want that degree and you want to be doing X, Y, and Z in a certain amount of years. You can't go to class and not do work, right? If you don't do work, you fail, right? You don't pass that class. That class is a requirement for you to complete your degree and to do the things that you want to do and do the things that you're called to do. And I hope that makes sense, because we have to think realistically about things. So that's just like when you want to see results and you're trying to improve, whether you're trying to improve something in your life personally, or whether you are trying to gain something and soar with something professionally, you have to make sure that you are doing the work on your end too. Because I know I've heard some clients too say that they've had a coach before, they've had a mentor before, but they did not delegate what they needed. So we already talked about what some coaches do, right? We already talked about what some coaches do. Now think about yourself on the other end. Okay, so if I was giving work, or work was being delegated, did I do my part? Now that's if you were receiving the things that you need. Did I do my part to do the work? Why do you feel like you didn't get, or why do you didn't feel like that you didn't achieve what you needed to achieve? So it's like you have to ask yourself that. It's like you have to ask yourself that question too. Did I do the work that was given to me? My Instagram stopped again. Instagram be tripping sometimes, y'all. So now I'm back on Instagram. Sorry, Instagram, it just went away. But I'm gonna keep going. So you have to ask yourself that too on the other end. Did I do what I was supposed to do? Did I do the work? Because if you've identified that, hey, that coach did not, was just giving me work, didn't talk to me, especially if you need accountability, especially if you need someone to break it down to you, because that's why you get coached, because you want to get coached and mentored for the things that you need. So you don't want a person just leaving you out there in the woods and saying, hey, you want someone to communicate with you, you want someone to build a relationship with you. Relationship building comes first, because you need to build a relationship with your coach, and that coach should build a relationship with you first. Then, so you guys can move forward, and so you guys can do the things and get the things that the client needs to accomplish. So I hope what I'm saying makes sense. I'm sorry for my Instagram people who came in. My Instagram stopped, and I had to get back on. So I am talking about um, coaching and mentoring, and some habits and everything that we need to break, some truths that we need to actually look for when we are looking for a coach. Um, and we're also talking about some truths on the client side as well, for those of you who are getting back on Instagram. So, my title was Wednesday Sales, because I am having a discount on mentoring and coaching this month. And then there is a boot camp group coaching that I'm doing, but it is a wait list for that, because we will not be starting the group coaching until um, 2024, because we know that it is around the holidays and people are traveling. The individual mentoring and coaching sessions, I do have three openings. I do have three openings. D Ray, um, message me. I will message you after this live, and I will tell you the price for mentoring, because I do work with men on the mentoring side. And I will let you know how much it is. Again, I just want to reiterate, that's not what I was really talking about, you guys, but I did. I was basically talking about when you're looking for a coach, or when you're looking for a mentor, to make sure that you study who they are, and make sure that you're watching their videos. Make sure you know their stance. Make sure you know their mission and their purpose for coaching before you just choose one. That's what we were talking about just a few minutes ago. So, D Ray, message me or inbox me, or I will message you, and I will let you know the price, because again, I am doing a discount. And so I didn't want to rush this live. I know sometimes I'm on live for like 20 minutes. The longest I've been on live was like 45 minutes. But lately I've been getting off like 15, 20 minutes. And so I don't want to rush this live, because people who are coming in, I don't want some of you all to miss the opportunity, especially if you want to take advantage of mentoring, um, or being coached. Um, and thank you so much for joining, D Ray 287. Let me know where you are calling from. If this is your first time, let me know in what city and state are you calling from. I'm also still live on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn and Twitter. So thank you all for tuning in, listening. Um, yeah. Just trying to check my messages to make sure I did not miss any messages. But yes, D Ray, I know you're just coming on, so I was just talking about, how some of us get railroaded, paying a lot of money for a coach and mentor, and they just throw people high quality worksheets, send them recorded webinars that they didn't even do. Then we have to be honest and look. We just got to watch out for things like that, you guys, personally and professionally wise. We got to watch out for when somebody is railroading us, because we want to know that the person that coaches us and mentors us really care about our being 100%, and they want us to get those results and get to our destiny the way that we need to get to them. So we got to watch out for people who get, you know, try to look good on the outside, but their foundation is not good. So for those of you who are on Instagram, that's what we were sharing before I actually, before my Instagram stopped. So yeah, so now I can talk a little bit about the sales. It is 50% off, 50% off the regular price for the coaching programs. For mentoring, the mentoring that I'm doing one flat rate, so it is not 50% off the mentoring sessions. But on the coaching program, because it is extensive, it is a discount on that because you are able to make payments monthly or whatnot, because I believe in just working with people. People had to work with me. Somebody had to work with you all. So why would I not work with someone? And that's what it's all about. It's all about paying it forward. It's all about paying it forward. Like we already know the day and time that we live in. But we can't always honestly think we can get something free all the time either. Now I wanted to share that I was doing 6 weeks with college graduates with no income. If they were still in school, if they haven't graduated, I was doing 6 weeks, and that 6 weeks ran out, and so I narrowed it down to 3 weeks because I still wanted college students to take advantage. So they were getting 3 weeks of sessions for free because they didn't have no income and they were still in school. Granted, our college students do work, but I was paying it forward and giving it back to them because I know it can be hectic with trying to hustle and bustle, graduate, and and then you're working part time on the side. I understand it, but you can't expect to get everything for free. Even I had to learn that back in the day. You can't expect to get everything for free, and you just can't. Because if we go out and we spend our money on other things, this is dealing with your life and this is dealing with your purpose. And yes, it's great to have fun, but when you are dealing with your life and your purpose and you're trying to leave a legacy for your family, you're trying to build a foundation for your family and someone else outside your family, and then it's important that you invest in your future. And we as a people need to stop always thinking that we can get things free. I've even watched a seminar on that, and it was very, very great because a lot of people think that, hey, if it's something that you know that you really, really need, trust me, it is going to work out for your good, and ways are going to be made so you can do whatever you need to do, whether you've got to break something up and you've got to put a little bit here, or if you got to put some money back, or if you got to save. You have to do what's best for you. And I know a lot of times, we know what's a lot of people out there like that, you guys, who's like, hey, well, it's around the holidays. Okay. And guess what? We're supposed to always give. We don't just give 1 month out of the year. We're supposed to always give and help. And we're also supposed to, take time to invest in our future. So don't beat yourself up if, sometimes we out here, we beat ourselves up if we can't buy no present and we can't get no gift. Let's talk about, do we want to talk about the real reason? Do we want to talk about how we done got out of hand with just buying things just because we want to have them? I know, because I've been there. Let's get out of the habit of, thank you for joining Miss Mary and Broadnex. Let's get out of the habit of, I'm gonna get this because I want to get it, or I gotta get everybody this. If I don't get this, how about giving to somebody that need it, that actually need it? How about investing in yourself? You give out so much that you haven't even invested in yourself. What have you bought yourself and gave yourself? You know what they say, when you get paid, you pay yourself first, right? You taking a certain allowance out to pay yourself. I have not always done that. God has me in a transitioning season right now, so I'm just going with Him and doing what He's telling me to do. But I've had to learn myself. But of course, paying your bills, paying your important bills, but also paying yourself and doing some things for yourself, right? A lot of us don't even do that because we too busy running around doing for others. You're doing this and you're doing that. And I know that we are people that love to help people. Some of us, we love so hard and we do want to, if we could, we could help every single person. But it's not made up that way because guess what? And I'm talking spiritual here because I love God. Because the fact of the matter is, sometimes God won't allow you to do for nobody because He wants that person or those people to come to Him so He can do for them because He's the ultimate provider. Sometimes God wouldn't allow folks to do for me because I had to depend on Him 100%. And sometimes some of us are in that, even in that season now. And I'm just being honest and real. He like, where am I? Where is I at in the situation? So I wanted to throw that out there. I don't know. It was on my heart, so I wanted to share that piece with you all. But anyway, um, y'all, everybody on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn and Twitter, my Instagram, and kicked out again. I don't know, must be something going on with the app. But anyway, I wanted to, come on here and give you guys the opportunity to ask any questions while I was sharing this on this Wednesday and talking about, coaching and mentoring. And I want to give you guys that. I wanted to give you guys that opportunity to ask any questions if you needed me to ask any questions. But I know somebody asked me on Instagram about the price, and I will send the mess. I will talk to you 101 about prices on the discounts or whatever. So, if you have any other questions besides price, if you happen to come in, feel free to just leave your comments below. I will ask them. And I'm just going to give a little bit minute. I'm going to get you a little quiet just in case anybody have any questions. And while I am waiting on your questions, and I got Instagram back up, Instagram stopped twice, y'all. So while I got Instagram back up, I want to show y'all one of my workbooks. This is just a mini life coaching workbook. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. I don't have it in presentation mode. Sorry, because I was actually going to show it to you all. But if you would like to see thing about it, I can still send it because I do have this mini life coaching workbook is able to download or whatever. I actually didn't have it in the presentation mode, so I can only show the first cover. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and give y'all the rundown about coaches and what to look for, especially if you are a prospect out there and you've been thinking about being mentored or you've been thinking about coaching. Some of you all have had a coach before, or some of you all have had a coach more than one time. Maybe that might have been the same coach or a different coach, or some of you have had coaches where you didn't get, like I said before, you didn't get what you were looking for. So anyway, there is ways to set up a consultation with me. You can message me, email me, and I can send you the consultation link directly, and we can talk about what you need. We can talk about the things that you are concerned with or things that you want to do or whatnot. So yeah, I'm excited to work with you. I'm excited to get to know more of you. Um, I am a talker, and I'm one of those people, as I was talking about, that there are some people who love hard. I'm one of those people who loves hard as well, and and as we should love all people, even though there are some people who make us cringe, but we but we still love them. But my passion, I want to tell y'all this: my passion for coaching. Um, God led me into, because I've always been a person that um, had the gifts of health. I've been a person that always took time to listen. I didn't always listen. But I had a passion um, for wanting to see someone get to the next level in life. Because there was times in my life where I just didn't know what my purpose was, and that's because I hadn't identified it, and I hadn't talked to God about it. Like, it was just like, oh, I don't want to have to deal with this. I was like, oh yeah, I don't want to go through. I kept saying I didn't want to go through. I don't want to go through the hustle and bustle of having to do this, get this. The main thing is that we didn't want to have the main thing was we didn't just want to do the work. Let's just be real. Some of us just really didn't even want to do the work or go through um people's different attitudes, because you will have to build relationships in anything that you do. But I already knew that passion of mine was in my heart. I already knew that deep love was in my heart to coach and mentor people, and um, we have our own experiences, so we can relate to some things. We can share our story because we went through in our own experiences where we've been mentored, we've been coached on certain things in our lives. So it was a passion of mine, and I started working towards it, and I was working towards it. Um, you know, During the pandemic, it's going on 4 years now. Before the 4 years, I had before 4 years, I had a um, group page to where I was just pouring, and sharing inspiration and encouragement and stuff like that, because it was also helping me get through or whatever. Welcome to Meech 84. It was also helping me get through. So, you gotta find and identify, your calling and your purpose in life, and what is it that that you should be doing that you've been putting off. If you've been putting it off too long, it's time to get back to it. Like, time is of the essence. Today um, is a gift, and tomorrow is a promise. So it's important for us to get out there and do the things that we need to do, because there are people that are counting on us. There are people that are waiting for us, so they can be able to go to that next level, like you went to that next level. There are people that are counting on you. So if you have any questions for me, um, message me, inbox me, email me. The links are below. Email is in the bio. Um, there was, and before I go, there still is an introductory offer that I was doing, where you can get two sessions for the price of three, and say, hey, I just want to do 3 sessions with Karen, to see if I really want to commit to 6 months or 12 months. And you can do that, and you can get that third session for free, because I did share that flyer out yesterday. So thank you all for tuning in, who have tuned in and joined. Sorry, Instagram been messing up, but I was back on here. But anyway, feel free to reach out to me, and I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.